Dare to play.
Evening. It really has been a while, hasn't it? Because of major soccer tournaments and a bit of tiredness and laziness. But I'm back. I never know what I'm doing anyway, so I don't think this is going to be that much worse on the not knowing what I'm doing. I'm sure my past notes are great. Or any photos I've got on my phone will be, as in my Neil's real life phone. They'll be dead old now, so I'll have to. And I never got around to putting them in a folder properly, so don't tell me where to find them if I need any. I've got the photos on Nancy's phone, and maybe that's all that matters. Who knows what I was up to? I guess to the list. Nancy will remember. Actually, they've got the list of the things we've done as well, if I really need. Hopefully not, just skim past then. So we've got open the lockbox in Moira's safe, track down a colour copy of the Jabberwocky poem. I can't remember if we've got any leads on that. Like, was there a library? Or was that in a different game? I'm not sure where I'm looking for that. Discover what's hidden within the vault of the... Let's just double check I haven't done these as well. I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
No. What was look in the vault in the cabin? Can't remember.
Haven't done that. That's done.
Cool.
Still have to do that.
Fix the glasses. Okay. So we've got this whole room that I have with like fire doors that I haven't worked out what to do with, but there is some tartan related fuckery on the numbers and stuff, and the colours, not numbers, colours, but I haven't worked out exactly what I'm likely to actually need from that. I'm going to try and work out if these are actually the same or two different things, because they just look like some colours. Right, let me try and remember some bits of that. They are different, okay. But they are the same every time you click them, cool. But I think that looks very similar to the one I already had a puzzle on. But I suspect they'll come back. There's so many of them. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this device as well. I haven't been given a reason to fuck with yet, and I can't really guess a reason. Like, presumably I, at some point, want to make something either too hot or too cold. Who knows? Wasn't any more that way, was there? No, just a wall. I don't want to melt the servers.
It's locked.
That's locked. If I go in here. Oh, hi Bromans. Hi Katie. This actually doesn't ring a bell, this book. Did I catch it just at the end of an episode? Did I not get around to looking at it? Have I just read it all and forgotten it? Yeah, I don't think I've seen this before. I think this is a book I possibly should have read ages ago. Or I've only just picked up. Oh, here we go. This rings a bell. There was definitely something I wanted for this, wasn't there? The sort of 9 digits and the first 9 letters. Was that the way into the vault in the cabin, perhaps? Vowels are in the middle column in the top 2 rows. Okay, good at spells. No little number appears more than once, cool. This is going to be solvable. I'll come back to that later. Okay, so these all make sense. That's just going to be classic logic solvy stuff. Not what we've got here. Not worry about that some other time. Football season was over, bustlers of hooligans still assembled. There are other sports. I mean, they're all shit compared to football. Okay, so fake football hooligans, fun. Also, nice localization here. That they've called it football, even though the game's American. Brainwashy fake football hooligans. Oh no! Someone found a way to drop a series of breadcrumbs they need to follow. That's what I do! Because there's like a thing that seems interesting. I'm getting... I'm one of them. No, I'm still Nancy Drew. But I'm guessing there will be a revelation at some point that someone has left an irresistible trail for Nancy to do whatever. Okay, so the formula still is a thing. Am I feeling hooliganish? No, I'm not. Do you mean me, or do you mean me as I inhabit the character of Nancy? Because I'm not, personally. Football's coming home, I have nothing to be hooliganish about. We've been an almighty presence in this tournament and everything's fine. I guess my other team, Scotland, did get knocked out, but we kind of deserved it, so even that's not led me very hooligan-y. But I can't remember whether the character Nancy is feeling hooligan-y. Probably. She's quite destructive, if it feels like the way to go. But I guess she's not really, like, swinging punches. Okay, just regular old pandemic stuff. Okay, so that's all exciting, heavy story in a game that was clearly written before 2020. But this is the actual meat of puzzle solvingness. So this, I'm going to take a picture, as usual, on my real life phone and on Nancy's fictional phone. So her phone doesn't do portrait mode as well as mine, so I win. I'll take this anyway. I'm not sure there's a way to keep that on screen while I'm actually in there pressing the buttons. That's going to make for bad, boring content. So, don't know if anyone else wants to quickly take a photo so you can feel involved when it comes to puzzle solving time and tell me what I'm doing wrong. So yeah, this was... I mean, I can't really remember where everything was exactly. As in which trains I have to take, but... ground? I can make pretty good money on the pies and that, so...
What's going on?
I know you stole my glasses.
Why didn't you say they were missing?
Sorry to upset you. That make it less fulfilling? You have a problem, my friend. Keep 'em, by the way. I remote wiped the drive. You want to play spy? Enjoy the toy. Here's the deal. You go forward like we never spoke.
What are you going to do?
Spy stuff.
This is fun.
Exactly why were you pretending to be someone else?
Remember how many questions you didn't answer back there?
Yeah?
Good. And by the way, keep your mouth shut about Revenant.
Why are you standing outside of the hotel?
Just am.
There must be a reason you're hanging out here.
Are you kidding me? Leave it alone. Make it quick.
Good. I can still hassle her.
Okay, Zoe, you wore a disguise. You were trying to get me to talk to you. What's your angle?
Nancy, you are so loud. I'll tell you what I can, but here are the conditions. You trust only me from now on.
Right. Like that's going to happen.
Fine, then trust no one. No one. Not even your father.
My father? He would never lie to me.
You need to understand. Revenant goes after weaknesses. We all have them. And your father's weakness is obvious. It's you. He'll lie to you if someone can convince him it'll keep you safe.
Okay, but...
But nothing. Someone's been talking to him. If you don't believe me, ask him about it. And listen to how he sounds. And don't you think it's funny that he's having all these passport problems out of the blue? That's Revenant's handiwork.
You're out here because of the command center, aren't you?
Please stop.
I probably can't make her so annoyed that it's game over, right? And if I can, we all love a game over.
Make it quick.
I don't really know why I want to threaten this. I don't see how I benefit.
Let me get this straight. You're an American?
Yup.
What are you doing here?
Trying to pry as much information out of you before you end up dead.
Is that a threat? You really think I'm going to be killed?
I hope you aren't.
Friends!
You're here to figure out what happened to Kate. She was killed by the same group who will kill you if you don't leave. Now you know? Now you go.
And you're not afraid of these people?
Far from it. They're the only people I'm afraid of.
I mean, I guess I'm just going to ask all these questions because I don't want to risk
What
leaving
is going
stones
on?
unturned.
Who are you really?
I don't think it's
And
overly
who are you spying
RPG
on?
with decisions.
Keep it down.
No, I will not. There's no end to the secrets I can say really loudly, so anyone, even that guy walking by, could hear.
I can't believe she had the nerve to say that to your face. Shut up. Please.
Not unless you tell me what's happening.
No. If you pull that again, you and me are done.
I mean, she is threatening, like... I will
Make
actually
it
close.
quick.
Actually, this does have decisions in it because it's... So maybe I can actually fuck her off. And I'm not sure I'm ready to do that. Like, because we had the timed events of the things I didn't do, so... Robbins wants me to pull it again, so... That's pretty tempting. Oh, I'll ask the classic 24 question. God, if you get a chance to ask someone who they work for, you ask who they work for.
Who do you work for?
It's a name only a dozen people know. Even if I told you, it wouldn't matter.
An American agency?
In a sense.
What was so important about the information my mother hid?
Want a crash course in international intelligence? 'Cause here it is. Every day that passes without a large-scale atrocity is both an accident and a miracle. I don't have time to explain it. Why don't you talk to Ewan?
How do you know I'm talking to him? And wait, why?
First, please. Second, don't talk. Get him to talk. Cool. All right, I'm out. Don't call.
I don't have your number.
But sorry if you were excited for a dramatic game over there, Bronmans. I don't think we were going to get one anyway. Like, I don't feel like I'd let us down on that. But still, if you're disappointed, that's a shame. I can't remember where anything is, so I'll just... I've got loads of train tickets, it's fine. This is no use. I can't remember what the use of this place was, actually. Like, I have got something out of it, I just can't remember what it was. Oh! No, I worked out it was how you solve the, what food is what thing, which I'd already figured. Oh, is this the where the dead drop was, maybe? Anyway, it's not what I'm looking for now. This is just a house that she's mysteriously still in, or back in. Don't think I get anything interesting here, do I? Like, there's this, but I haven't figured out how to unlock that yet. Because that is only 7 letters, not 9. It's a different thing. Can't fuck with the fuse boxes. Oh, she's not back. I thought she'd returned to her house. I guess. Maybe she hasn't. She's left again. Well, this is, I think, the only location left, so I hope it's a good one. Cabin! Right. So this is the big bit. Yeah, there's no way I can conveniently look at them at the same time as the game one, so I'm going to do it on my actual phone, which I think might not make for great content, in which case apologies. Let's have a quick scan through, see how much sense I can make if there's anything obvious. J is above D is above 3, 1. Okay, so that's quite a good chain once I've got some other stuff. Oh, here we go. 5th row contains 1, 2 and 9 in some order, so I know which rows those are in. 4th row contains only odd numbers, and given the 5th row's got 1 in it, how many are in each row? 3, so that's most of the odd numbers accounted for already. Top rows B, E and F in that order, and there's only 3 in a row, so that's easy. And the vowels are in the middle column in the top 2 rows, which, so A is below it, yep, that tells us which way around they are, great. 7 is before 5 in one row, that's got to be row 4, right, based on how many odd numbers there are available. In fact, yeah, 1 and 9 are both in there, so 3, 5, 7 are all we've got. So 7 is before 5 in one row, we don't know exactly where. No. And what's this about? And what's this? Where have we seen these? I've definitely seen those symbols, and I cannot remember where. Oh, 2 is after 9 in another, that's that row. D is below C and above 2, okay. Right, right, that's the last time I'm playing that on screen, because I'll just do the rest of it from my actual phone. So, B, E, F, which means A is there, based on the vowels chat. So the 5th row has 1, 2 and 9 in some order. The 4th row contains only odd numbers, which means it's 3, 5 and 7. 7 is before 5 in it. So this isn't definitive, but I know that those are the right numbers. It doesn't say directly before, it just says 7 is before 5, which all that tells us is 7 isn't there, 5 isn't there. What else have we got? So the 5th row contains 1, 2 and 9 in some order. Is there something about the ordering of them? 2 is after 9. So I'll do similar there. Right, 9, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so we also know that the 3 is directly above the 1. Oh, it almost feels like that. There's a way they could have phrased that, would have been really handy. I'm just going to double check. So 5th row is 1, 2 and 9. The 4th row is 3, 5 and 7. 7 is before 5. 9 is before 2. So yeah, 1 and 3 are definitely in the same column based on J is above D, which is above 3, which is above 1. But I don't think we have enough information. Oh no, we do have enough information to tell us which column it is, because that puts J in this row, and we already know that's A. So it can't be the J, so the J has to be there. Which means 3 and the 1 are there. And so that's D. Cool. Okay. So, and these now have to be correct, like my initial guesses turned out to be good. So I've done, the first rule is no letter or number appears more than once. Done. The vowels are in the middle column and the top 2 rows. Done. In the same column, J is above D, is above 3, is above 1. That's done. The 5th row contains 1, 2 and 9 in some order. Done. Just double checking that I've counted to 5 correctly. I have counted to 5 correctly, good job me. The 4th row contains only odd numbers. Yep. The top row contains B, E, F in that order. Done. Okay, so all of these rows so far have been done, so I can't be that far off. In the same column, E is above H, which is above... Oh! Yep, I've just realised when I've got the column where J is above D, which is above 3, which is above 1, it doesn't have to be consecutive columns. Oh, but it does, because there isn't space for anything, because we already know the top row's done. So it's fine. It never said that was the rule. So in this one, in the same column, E is above H, which is above 6. But that definitely does skip some columns. Oh no, it doesn't really, because we already... E's there, fixed. A is locked in there. So there's only space to... And that's locked in and that's locked in. So we do actually know that that's H and that's 6. Okay, tick, done that. 7 is before 5 in a row, that's done. Within one column, G is directly below C and above 2. Fuck. Oh no. 8 is before 6 in one row, 2 is after 9 in another. Bollocks. What have I gone wrong? I mean, I know I've talked through it, but that doesn't mean anyone has been able to take that in. So the 4th row contains only odd numbers, and I haven't forgotten about another odd number, have I? 1, 2 and 9 are in there, so yeah, those 6 numbers are in those 2 rows. That's like definite, has to be true. And in fact it does say in the other one, it says J is above D and D is directly above 3, which is above 1. So it doesn't specify directly apart from any of them, but that's the only way they can fit, I think. Oh, could these all be over here? 3, 1, JD? Because the important thing is that 7's before 5 and 9's before 2, isn't it? Yeah, I think I can shift all of these a bit to the left. And then that would leave 2 in this column, where there will be space for G to be somewhere. Okay, so I need this to be 192. And this to be 375. And the J and the D are there. Oh, these aren't everything. These are all letters, those are all numbers. Okay, that simplifies the possible options. That's good news. So in one column, G is directly below C and above 2. So if G is, I think it has to be these two. Because it's above 2, that's taken, that's taken. So G is below C and above 2, so that's G. And that's C. 8 is before 6 in a row. So I think that's all the rules followed, and I just have to... That's going to be 4 based on being left. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J. The numbers at the bottom of the page? No, I don't know what the numbers at the bottom of the page are. They're presumably tied... when you say the numbers at the bottom of the page, Bronmans, I'm guessing you mean these? And the answer is no, I haven't figured them out. So like, my working theory is that they're tied to this, whatever this code is, which I have seen but I can't remember where. Because there's 5 of them and 5 of them. So I'm gonna worry about them later. So is there a go button somewhere? No. Shit. Oh! That's 1, that's a forced one. That's the one I need to change into a 4.
Ha! You were a worthy opponent, but I beat you.
Ooh, stuff. Bullets! Oh, agent and a number. Let's assume that's relevant. Yeah, I just need a photo on my phone. Just a photo on Nancy's phone.
Bug. Can't pass this up.
That is adorable.
This battery is sincerely dead. I need to find a cord to play this.
Oh, problems don't even. That's such a credible thing that could have happened that it didn't occur to me. I trust this game too much. Yeah, absolutely could have believed a puzzle that reset when clicking out of it. I think it wouldn't have been that bad. I think I'd have got back to where I was fairly quickly. It wouldn't have been fun for everyone to watch, but it wouldn't have been like an absolute shit show. Fortunately, we don't have to check that. What's going on in the fake diary? This is important, right? Maybe it is just story and she's bored. I mean, this is all adorable. I'm trying to read between the lines and it's not going great. Is this an actual relevant clue? That feels very specific. Oh, notes pages. Okay, this was fun. Okay, the fact that I can't keep it makes me think maybe it isn't critical. It's just some background information about their weird dead drop exchange times. I'm not going to take any photos of it.
The disc is missing. I'll need to find it first.
Are these the same characters? Ah, so this is going to be like a... I don't think what exactly it would be. But you know, it's going to be something to do with this sort of shift cipher thing. And there's two sets of the alphabet and these things linking them, but I guess they're explicitly linked by this anyway. Curious how that works. How linked they are. I guess it's not going to let me fidget with anything until I find the appropriate sheriff's badge to jab in there. I think, are the clips my sheriff's badge for this game? I think they are. Yeah, let's try and jam the clips in. They look a bit like, ah, not surprised. But I think those symbols are... pair of brackets, pair of square brackets, star exclamation there, wibbly equals. They all on there, the wibbly equals on there, square brackets, regular brackets, star. Already forgotten what the other one is, but even if it's not there, I can assume it's that one. So, yes, it's that. That's where that comes in. Don't really know why. Is that everything from this? Where would I find a missing disc? You know, I feel like I've explored enough. I would like to. I've already found a missing disc lying around somewhere. So it's not a password exactly, but there is a number. Oh, I took a photo with Nancy's phone. I should use that. 379. I'm going to write this down with an actual real-life pen. How about that? I mean, it would be quite a bad password, a thing that's just written on a box. But we're in a video game, not a real spy agency. Also, if it's a real spy agency, there's a fair chance the password would just be 12345 because no one's ever bothered setting it from the default. Oh, it doesn't even give me a fail, it just says nothing. Well, it was worth a shot. Play the pipes, read the letters there, go from left to right. There was some part missing of the actual bagpipe. Oh! I've got a bug now, haven't I? Oh, so I need to log in to get access to the bug, but also I guess I need somewhere to actually place it. Where are the glasses from the dead drop? There's a mention of broken glasses and I remember them. Did I not actually pick them up? Oh, did I give them to
Haven't done
Dickhead
that.
to fix? I think I did, didn't I? Maybe I'll pop back.
Did that.
Yeah. Let's see if that guy's done my glasses then. They're just, these walls keep looking interesting and I want to clip him again. Like, I already worked with the TV, I'm not going to click that again. You know, that is just a background colour fuse box, but I'm always like, oh, what if it's a thing though? Never hurts to recheck, does it? Check the fish. I've checked the fish, done. Oh, maybe I should have gone and looked at the bagpipes while I was there. Oh well. No point turning back now. Oh,
What?
she's back.
Whatever it is you're up to, I can help you out.
You can't. For so many reasons. You lack the training.
I have relevant experience.
This isn't a job interview.
Why not? You're honestly telling me you don't need any help?
I work in the field for 2 reasons. 1, I don't need any help. And 2, because no one would miss me if I fell off the grid. That's not you.
What is going on? Who are you?
Nothing and no one. Go home.
No.
I'll say it slow. If you stay, you will die.
I'm not intimidated by you.
You're a prop. Get that? Everyone you meet here is using you. Wise up and ship out.
I'm invincible. Just reload a save if I die. It's alright, mate.
I've got those glasses for you.
Yeah, boy.
Here.
Wonder what I do
The
with them.
drive was wiped. Not that that slowed me down. Nothing worth your while on there anyway. The basic OS is there. So you're now the proud owner of Neat Spy Glasses.
What exactly do they do?
Right. I don't know.
Definitely not something the average person would have.
Aye, I'm picking up on that.
I think she actually might be an American spy.
Listen, we're friends with the Americans, but I don't trust her. I'm going up a security level. That means extra security on the lift, passcode, voice print, and skeletal recognition. You will not be able to get down there with anyone else.
I mean, why wasn't that just the security
See you around.
anyway?
Goodbye.
Okay, so cool spyglass time.
It's locked. It's locked.
Ooh. So it rotates some numbers and then eventually stops on some numbers. It's always the same ones. And it's got these little flashing things there. Oh.
It's locked.
I think this is just... I think I'm just saying if you get different numbers in different places. You know, like with the magic spyglasses, tell me what the passwords are for the things? No. But maybe they do something useful in the shack. Right, where would I find a USB cable? Is it somewhere I've already been and just wasn't able to pick it up before because it wasn't interesting? Is there somewhere I haven't been yet?
Did that.
Where'd I find a missing disc from the cipher wheel? So I've still got the locked box in Moira's place, but I don't think I've got any read on how to do it. The clue at the bottom of the photo that unlocked the vault, I think is going to be tied to the missing cipher wheel, so I'm not in a hurry to solve that alone. Not sure exactly what the significance of the additional security is. Seems unlikely there'll be anything interesting in my room, but... You know, I just feel like I want to re-examine everything while wearing wacky glasses now. Oh. Is that 3 bars of interesting always there? I mean, I've got to wear the glasses at her, right? These are my glasses now, suck it, loser. Oh. I'm going to try this because I know it's not going to work.
Either you let me help, or I'll go public with what I know.
You're killing me here. How many nooses do you need around your neck? You can't help me. But I'll let you see this through.
You'll let me?
But if you stay, you're not my friend. You're not my helper. You're a tool in every sense of the word. And you'll do exactly what I say.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Welcome to the company
I need a bag and drag for Miss Drew.
Would you like to add an enhanced interrogation for just 99 cents?
You know I shouldn't. Trying to be good.
Who are you talking to?
That's the guy I call when I need someone kidnapped. You've got about a minute. 2 if you run. But don't. It's sad to watch.
Call it off. I'll do what you say.
I'm gonna need you to cancel that last order. Here's the deal. You go forward like we never spoke.
What are you going to do?
Spy stuff.
Oh, just a roundabout way of achieving nothing, but may as well go through all the dialogue.
What exactly is a bag and drag?
The name is the explanation. It looks pretty terrifying. But it is the fastest way to get on an international flight.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Fun time. Right, so I want to check, I think, the cabin again. Maybe have another look at the bagpipes. What would I want to bug? What would I want to spyglass? I guess I want to look at Moira's house again in case the spyglass helped me unlock that thing. But I can't remember what's where, so I'm going to go over here again. Is there. See if it finds any super secret fancy fun in this. Nope. No, this is clearly just missing an item. About anything else to look at here. I thought there was a point where there was something up with the bagpipes. But like she's just going on them. I don't need to bug the bagpipes. Bugpipes. Where's the music I've got for the bagpipes? Dun. I think I've done all the clues from that. Like, there was certainly something where I had a... Oh, the bagpipe codex, of course. But this isn't actually a tune to play, that's just the scales and explanation of how music looks. There'll be something else telling me what to actually do. Yeah, I guess. Do I just imagine the bit where there isn't, where there's a missing bit? Oh no, this is there. I guess I just don't have a reason to play bagpipes yet. I kind of know it's going to do something. Yeah, have that. Maybe I am feeling a bit hooliganish. I've done that. Absolutely mastered the shit out of the bow. Oh, I could phone my dad, couldn't I? That's like a thing that's been suggested to me. I suspect it's not going to be critical, but what else am I missing? Where else can I look for stuff?
I'm stuck here.
What do you mean?
My passport has been revoked.
What? By whom?
I don't know. I'm working on it, but I'm not surprised. The world your mom moved in.
Yeah, when were you going to tell me about that?
I can't fix this for you.
I'm not asking you to fix things for me.
I'm not helping you.
Dad.
Have I actually not phoned him yet all game? It seems like maybe I've got plenty to talk to him about. That's good. This should give me some nice hints.
Before Mom left, why were you two fighting?
No, Nancy, if you're not going to listen to reason, you're on your own.
Look, I know you're mad at me,
Mad at you? You're not even in the right ballpark.
but I'm not being stubborn.
I can't encourage you. I can only ask you to please, please stop.
Why were you and Mom fighting?
She wanted to go to Scotland. I knew it was going to be dangerous.
Why did she want to go?
That was classified. I don't know.
But you knew it was dangerous.
I knew. Your mom was like you. She put the needs of others in front of her own. I knew Glasgow needed too much. I knew she'd give too much.
You say she cared so much. Why did she leave? I'm not a kid. It's time to tell me.
Nancy, drop it.
No, I won't. This is why you won't tell me anything. You've always told me how she had this big heart. But what about me?
Is that what you think?
Should it be?
She left for you. For me too. Because she would have walked through fire if it meant that the world you grew up in was even slightly better. I think she thought she had to. Maybe she did have to. I knew when I married your mother that nothing would ever be simple again. I'm sorry that you didn't get to choose like I did. But that's family for you.
Do you know anything about Cathedral?
I know your mom worked for them as an analyst.
Are they really a legitimate agency?
Yes, they really are. But you're not going to find out much about them beyond what's available to the public. Which isn't much.
Can I trust them?
Much as you can trust anyone, I guess.
You were right about Moira.
How so?
She lied to Mom. She promised her she'd be protected here.
What?
She promised Mom that she'd have a guard at all times during her last trip here.
I thought your mom was lying about that.
She wasn't. Moira was.
Oh. And so Moira just told you this?
I think she's been trying to tell someone for a while. She thought she was doing the right thing for Glasgow.
That wasn't her decision to make.
I know. You might want to talk to her about it someday.
No.
I really think you should.
Make it home safely and we'll talk about it. Until then, just because she gave you some sob story, don't trust her for a second.
I don't understand anything about this attack.
I bet. I know it had your mother obsessed for a very long time. She couldn't figure it out either. She was sure it was part of some long-term plan.
Plan for what?
That's where she stopped. She never had enough information to put things together.
I found some bugs. I'm not sure what to do with them.
Try bugging Alec.
Cool. I mean, I guess that is... Alec
Goodbye.
is the guy in the command center, right? Must be, because the other guy has wandered off, and I don't know where. No, it's the same... No, it's not the same guy. Nah, I'm bad with names. May as well call Ned while I'm doing phone chatting.
Hey, Nancy, what's going on? Your dad wanted me to book a flight to Scotland.
Yeah, I knew that might happen.
I did not. What's going on? Your dad seemed really upset.
He is. He thinks I'm in danger.
And he's just now noticing this?
He seems to think that it's different this time. He might be right.
Well, tell me, what's happening?
You have just not done the phone calls at all, have I?
I got a message to
It's
come
good.
find
I'm
out
getting a
what
bit
really
stuck, so it's
happened
just
to
the
my
right time
mom.
to get lots of
I thought your
reminders.
mom was in a bad accident when she was visiting a friend.
Well, that's what I thought too, but
But what?
something weird happened before she left. My mom and Dad got into this fight. It was like nothing I'd seen before, but I didn't know what to do about it.
You were just a kid, Nancy.
I wasn't just a kid, I was her daughter, and I should have done whatever it took to get her to stay.
Nancy, maybe your dad is right. Maybe this is too dangerous. It might be best to just come home.
Ned, there's a reason I called you and not someone else.
It's not the charm?
It's never the charm.
That's the backhand. Standing by for the compliment.
Sorry, that's not how I meant to put it, Ned. I know you can make the promise I need you to make. Promise to help me, even if that means pushing me towards something dangerous. Do you understand what I mean?
I do.
Good. Oh, thank you. From here on out, no holding anything back. No protecting me from myself.
I could agree to that.
I knew you could, and I'm sorry to ask that of you.
All I ask is you do whatever it takes to make it home in one piece.
Have I ever missed a date?
Yes, all of the time.
Have I ever missed anything that was really important to you?
No.
Then it's a deal. I need to know everything you can find about Revenant.
What?
I don't know. It's a terrorist organization. At least I think it is. Do you still have access to the database at the paper?
Yeah, but there are still clearance issues. Wouldn't most of this stuff be classified?
Can't let a little thing like that slow us down. And Ned,
Yeah?
I'm running in the dark here. Give me everything. Gossip, rumors.
Really?
Really. Sometimes with organizations like this, a lot of details hide in plain sight.
Got it.
I don't know who else to ask. I'm getting calls from an anonymous caller. It might be Revenant.
What are they saying?
They want me to help them.
Don't.
Ned, don't forget what you promised.
Okay. Help them do what?
Little things. I think they're trying to figure me out.
So you don't think they're asking you to do anything that would hurt anyone?
If they do, obviously I'll stop. But they're promising me information about my mom, about what she was doing up until the point of the accident.
Do you really want to know about that?
Yes, I really do.
Then I guess I don't know what to tell you. If you're not doing anything bad and you need to know,
I do.
then I guess you could be the judge of what's best. But maybe you don't need to know.
That's not how I work.
I know. But maybe everything you need to know about your mom, maybe you already know all of that.
So, I think I've turned down, what, 2 of those time-sensitive, do this shady thing ones? It's been a while since I've heard another one. Like, I feel like I'm pretty far down the path of fuck 'em. Like, even if Nancy does get another one at this point, I think it makes no sense to, like, half fuck 'em off, right? They've probably cut contact with me anyway. Obviously I'm going to remain curious about what could have been, but no, not until I finish the game. Then maybe I can look stuff up. Or play through the whole thing again, making different choices, but probably the first one.
I need you to get the original copy of the Jabberwocky poem.
Nice.
Original meaning...
I've not thought
The
of
color
asking him
version
for
my
it.
mom had. I need you to scan it and send it here.
Shouldn't you ask your dad?
He'll say no.
So?
Ned, I need you to break into my house and get that poem.
Don't Bess and George have keys?
They do, but they're out of town.
All right.
I'm sorry, Ned.
No need to apologize. You've certainly made my life
Have I
weirder,
made Ned do crimes
but you've
before?
also made it much better. If all you ask in return is a little burglary now and again, it's a fair trade.
Technically, it doesn't count because you have permission.
I don't think the Nancy said it's cool approach will be all that effective in a court of law. Hey, if your dad catches me, do you think he'll still be my lawyer?
I'm actually not sure what to do with the poem once I get it. Hopefully Nancy will. If she's got a checklist item for it. Like, because I know there's that reference to it, but I can't remember what she found that I could actually decode with it.
The cabin is some sort of weird high-tech something or other.
Not gonna lie, that is awesome. But why?
Working on it.
He hasn't asked what I'm wearing, so I can't tell him that I've got cool glasses on this whole time.
I met my cathedral contact.
I want to tell him about my cool
What
glasses.
exactly is Cathedral?
It's a local intelligence agency.
Like the... Actually, I don't know how to finish that.
Like a field office of the FBI. They're watching over Glasgow.
So what's this contact like?
Can't tell. He's not really giving much away.
Professional habit, I imagine.
True.
So do you think you can trust him?
No, but that's the standard answer these days.
You can always trust a Ned.
That's exactly what an imposter would say.
Busted.
Bridget's not a real person.
He has no idea who Bridget
what?
is, surely.
She's a spy.
What
enjoy
is the
this, just dumping
spy
all
to
of the
normal
conversations
ratio in
here.
Scotland?
In general or in my experience? Actually, to answer both, I would guess maybe 1 in 2.
I have no idea how to help, but I'll do what I can.
Me too. Working on it. Bridget, or should I say Zoe, is an American who is here to stop the colony operation.
So you have an ally. Great.
I wouldn't go that far.
So you have an enemy. Unfortunate.
I also wouldn't go that far.
So you have a casual acquaintance. Interesting.
You're getting closer.
I'd see what you can find out from her. You should be suspicious of everyone you meet.
Done and done.
So
I
you're going to give
found
me the
some
same
bugs.
advice?
That's great. Are they alive?
No, surveillance gear, that kind of bug.
Aha. Well, that is awesome. Are you going to bug someone?
I think Alec is a good candidate
Why?
because why is he so interested in me?
You're interesting. At least I think so. Not to mention gorgeous, smart, captivating, funny, entertaining, cute.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Bug him.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now, to remember which one Alec is. Is he the guy whose seat this is? Probably not. Hope I can still get in with my bug, despite
Ewan changed
raised
the
security.
security.
That's
He
Ewan.
must have left a clue for me to get back down. I bet I have something that might help.
Oh, the spyglasses actually do something now. But he's Ewan, not Alec, so it's no use for my bugging thing. Also, this is bad. I guess. We'll see. Let's let it run its course. Yeah, I've made a fatal error.
Ewan changed the security.
Well, I didn't
He
expect
must
this
have
to be a
left a
fatal
clue
error.
for me to get back down. I bet I have something that might help.
So, do you reckon that means I got it wrong? Or that there was... Yeah. Okay, so you think you're right, Alec is the one with the Russian skies action, like the one who was hanging out in the station. But I don't know where he is now. So it's quite hard to bug. So, did I get that wrong? Did I have to do another bit of setup? Like, what I'm going to try. So I guess I'm completely wrong at saying yeah. So I wonder if it was what I had, but just the opposite order. Because this feels kind of fatal error-y.
Ewan changed the security. He must have left a clue for me to get back down. I bet I have something that might help.
Yep, cool.
Zoe, get out of here.
Grimes. She's fun. She's possibly smarter than me at adventures.
So you're breaking things now. So your friend found her way in and broke my case. Not pleased right now. Not in the least.
What exactly did she take?
Drone bugs. Expensive, one of a kind, really kind of awesome drone bugs.
See you around.
So this added security's just murdered Nancy twice, but done nothing to nefarious Zoe, who might be
Watch
a good
Zoe.
guy.
Keep an eye out for anything.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
But she's done this in a way that doesn't even help me, right? I
It's locked.
still can't get at the things.
If I group the colors, I think I
Wait.
can completely clear the board.
How long's this been here? Oh, this isn't a puzzle I'm going to be good at. How am I going to get those reds together? So most of them I can see, but for the reds, and like the greens, you can all make friends with each other. The oranges are in groups, that will be fine. But how about the pinks? Like, those will be okay, those, most of them, but those lone ones are going to be awkward. Ah! There you go, everything shifts left when it needs to. Cool. So was this only activated since we broke in, or has this been there the whole time? Anyway, interesting, but we can worry about it another time. There's a good place to lead. Opened up lots of leads, had lots of conversations, set up some stuff, did some storyline. Maybe Alec will respawn and I can bug him, or maybe I'm meant to remember where he's gone. Whatever it is, good times. Thanks for coming back, and I will be back next week with more of the same. Maybe less progress, maybe more. Maybe more interesting progress than me staring at that log puzzle that I quite enjoyed but wasn't very fun to watch. This one also might turn out to be quite frustrating to watch. We'll see. Anyway, cheers. Good night.